Welcome to this week's meditation. A joy to be with you. Let's just join in together and drop in and just start taking some breaths. Breathing in the nose and letting it all out as you exhale out the mouth. 'Tis the season for fall. We had a powerful equinox over the weekend. And if we start to look outside, the leaves are beginning to shift in their color. The air is beginning to be a little thinner, a little cooler, as it smells like change. And I find the fall season in general, for us personally in our lives, a time of change. Oftentimes, it is when we experience deep trauma, shifts, again, change, and it can be overwhelming. And so as the seasons carry on, when we come back to the fall season, it can bring up our experiences of the past. Maybe old woundings that are still so present within us. And when we experience this little whisper in the ear, oftentimes we just grip on, because we don't really understand that it's the time for us to let go. And when we experience inner chaos, whether it be fall or any season, the best thing for us to first do is to look outside and to look at nature and see what nature is doing. And as I mentioned, right now, nature is beginning to change, preparing for a release. So tonight, I'll be guiding us through a very peaceful, relaxing meditation to support us to exhale into the release. So I'll be sharing with you some movements, or we're also going to be supporting our vagus nerve, the largest cranial nerve in the body that supports us to be balanced, to harmonize, to breathe, to have our heartbeat, to digest, as well as to stay within the beauty of homeostasis, which is the key for being pain-free. So let's begin. And again, you've already come into your breath, and if you've lost your breath a little bit, come back to it. Breathing in the nose, exhaling out the mouth. And you're going to bring your hands up behind your neck and bring your fingers to connect in onto the spinal cord on your neck, and then bring your palms and your hands to hold your neck. And kind of tilt your head down, really with your fingers pressing in to the spinal column and the neck. Feeling the heat on your hands as we take 5 breaths, breathing in the nose and out the mouth. Relaxing as we support our vagus nerve to balance, to cultivate peace. Relaxing the tension in the body. Letting the past begin to dissolve down out the feet. Breathing as you allow your hands to support the neck and offer healing energy to the vagus nerve. A few more breaths. Maybe your eyes are getting a little heavy as we strengthen our parasympathetic nervous system by relaxing in to the relaxation. One more breath in. And on your exhale, bring your hands down and hold them on to the heart center. As you just allow the gravity to continue to work with the vagus nerve, as it comes down and stimulates and sends signals of peace and calm throughout the body. Next, bring your hands down to your thighs and bring your right hand up and bring it over onto your lungs in the middle of the chest. And we're going to bring the fingers off the chest, down the arm, and then off of the thumb. Breathing as you do it, and bring your opposite hand up. It's kind of massaging part of the lung on the chest. And then bringing your hand down the arm, from the inside of the arm, and off the thumb. Bring your hands onto your thighs and take a breath. Relaxing into the tranquility that you've activated in your body. And next, we're going to bring our hand to our thumb now and trace up the arm onto the chest. So taking your hand, coming down the forearm, through the arm, through the bicep, and up. Right here, middle, center of your chest, lateral side of your chest. And then we're going to do that 2 more times. So tracing up the thumb, up the arm, connecting with the lung. 1 more time, tracing down the thumb into the area on your chest. Taking a breath in, exhaling out, and then bring your hand back towards the thumb in the opposite direction for the last time. So bringing your hand, feeling the heat of your hand coming down the arm and off the thumb as we activate energy channels in our body. Maybe even relaxing into a humming or vibration that you're sensing. So now we're going to do that on the opposite side. So bringing your hand down to the thumb, tracing up the thumb and the hand, up the forearm, up the arm, onto the chest, onto the lung. 2 more times, tracing up. Noticing your breathing, noticing the connection with your hand on the body. Noticing the capacity of your lungs if your breath is getting deeper. And then 1 more time back out and off the thumb. Bring your hands back onto your heart center. Close your eyes and let's take 5 breaths. Noticing the space that you've just created to breathe, to process and release emotion. Liberating yourself just a little bit more. And take your arms now and give yourself a nice big hug, honoring where you are on your journey in this moment, being here right now. Inhaling, then exhaling, pulling your arms down and off the hands. And then resting your hands in your lap, but bring your thumb on one hand in between the thumb and index finger on the opposite hand. And holding this pose, taking 5 breaths, relaxing into the relaxation you've just created in the body. Closing your eyes as you drift into the peace of nature's letting go. Welcoming the whispering wind to cleanse your spirit, healing your heart and your mind, strengthening the body to balance and be liberated. Now switching hands, bringing your thumb into the opposite hand in between the webbing of your thumb and your index finger. And breathe. Noticing the relaxation in the shoulders and the lower back. this space to take deep belly breaths, adjusting your posture to hold yourself from your sacral chakra, welcoming peace and balance, supporting you in this season of letting go. And to finish the meditation, let's come back to our heart center, taking some breaths together into the love frequency that we are and are a part of, welcoming support and healing if it is needed at this time for you. Palms together. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this time to care for yourself with meditation. Namaste.